Stand up, World Wide Web. It's me, Marlon. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get more exposure for your business using classified ads. Okay. Guys, I'm a baby boomer. For those of you who don't know that, and I started a mail order business. I'm not going to tell you guys how many years ago, but the only way I knew how to advertise was through classified advertising. I had a mail order business, right? Now, I don't know if classified ads work the exact same way they worked when they worked for me years ago. But I know a guy, Tim Berger, the actual developer of the SMS phone leads, really classified advertising and offline advertising is the only real type of advertising he does. I mean, he does internet advertising as well, but that's his thing. People like what they like. And so there are still people, even unlike myself, who's a baby boomer, who prefer to do their prospecting in newspapers, even in classified ads. Now, when we talk about classified advertising, in my mind, they can work very well. They worked very well for me years ago, but now, thanks to technology, guys, we can take offline advertising and actually online advertising too with these classifieds, because they're both online and offline, and we can kind of merge the two together as long as we do it in a smart way. Whatever's clever, right? So let's talk about my everyday rush hour traffic, nationwide newspapers, and classified advertising, because that may be something you want to consider in terms of getting more exposure for your business, building your list, getting more leads and traffic into your marketing system. Okay, so let's jump over here for a second and talk about nationwide newspaper advertising, because it's not just classified advertising, by the way, guys. You got a guy, I think Lance Groom, for instance, a guy that actually joined in the Ava automated text bot system, actually does a lot of hard copy and or nationwide newspaper advertising. And so when you start talking about nationwide newspaper advertising, let's just back up one. Penny savers are really big, guys. I used to run a lot of ads in penny savers, and I used to run a lot of ads in thrifty nickels. And at that time, shoppers newspapers were very, very popular. Now, before we move to the next slide, let's talk about something. Now, for you guys who, if you're finding me for the very first time, or if you've been on my channel, I want you guys to dial the number 270-551-6941. Just take a minute of your time while you're watching the video and dial the number 270-551-6941. God forbid I read that number off wrong, because you guys know I suffer from glaucoma and dyslexia, so sometimes I see and read numbers and everything's inverted. So anyway, so dial the number, guys, and listen to what I'm going to continue talking about in the nationwide newspaper advertising video. Now, if you're running classified ads, in my mind, the best way to get the most bang for your dollar, should I say, is to be using a telephone number. It can be a 1-800 number. It can be a number just like the one I just instructed you guys to dial. But the point is, if you can run a classified ad, a nationwide newspaper ad in a thrifty nickel, a penny saver, a shopper, and as you guys can see, there are any number of packages you can use using nationwide newspaper advertising. You just want to get the person to pick up the phone, right? Most people, we got their mobile devices on us anyway. You just want to get in front of them, get them to dial your number or visit a website and take some type of action. And in my mind, I want exposure any and every way I can get it. I'll take it wherever I can get it from. The thing about newspaper advertising and classified advertising, whether it's online or offline, it can be relatively inexpensive. So there's a budget for everybody when you talk about newspaper advertising and classified advertising, particularly when you're using them with a website and or a number that people can simply dial, right? Because they have their mobile devices on them already. And let's not forget that segment of the population who still like hard copy or still like and or prefer newspaper prospecting, right? There are countless, probably millions of people who do a lot of their prospecting, shopping, looking for bid ops, whatever it is, in hard copy or either through classified advertising of some sort. So when you think about nationwide classified advertising and newspaper advertising, nationwide newspaper advertising may be a place that you want to consider prospecting. Now, here's the other thing that I want to say. When we talk about getting more exposure for our business, it's all piecemeal. The more ways you can come up with to get exposure, right? To get eyeballs, people, prospects, which are just people, in front of and into your marketing system, that's a great way to keep those leads flowing into your system, right? The leads are flowing into your system. We talk about the marketing system, okay? It's set up to do all of our work for us. And I say in my videos all the time, once we have these marketing systems set up, really what we want to do after that is concentrate on driving traffic into the actual system in and of itself. So nationwide newspapers and advertising is definitely another one of those resources, another technique, another tactic and strategy that you can implement when it comes to getting more exposure for your business. Now, guys, if you follow my instruction and you dial the number 270-551-6941, you will introduce to my new friend Ava. No, not Alexa, guys. Ava. We're going to talk about Alexa in another video. But if you dial that number, guys, and you want more information about how you can start using Ava to get even more exposure for your business, then just follow the prompts, guys, or visit the website below this video if you're on YouTube. And if you guys are getting this and you're on my list, just click the link right below this video, and you'll get to see exactly how Ava works. I'll be doing a more extensive video on it sometime later on this week, but I just wanted you guys to know it's all about traffic. It's all about getting more exposure to your business, massive exposure to your business, and you can do that in whatever way is clever today, right? We're talking about rush hour traffic here, guys. I thank you guys for being on the video. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. You know how I like to end these videos by saying, this is your boy, Marlon O Bennett, wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle without limits. Again, you'll find both the links to nationwide newspaper advertising and the Ava actual chat box, that text messaging or marketing system, which comes with some website, by the way, right below the YouTube video in the description area or with the continue button below. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Keep banging.